So hello guys, welcome to my vlog once again. This is Ujulia. If you're new here, thank you so much for coming in. If you're a new subscriber, thank you. If you're watching my video and you've not subscribed, please kindly click on the notification button and the subscribe button. The red button is the subscribe button. So guys, thank you. So now we're gonna talk about this whole coronavirus thing, and it's painful how people take situation of things, especially in Nigeria. We our own people. Why? Recently, the government announced, okay, first of all, Abuja have not even announced. Lagos State announced that they will be shut down at the market, top market, business area. It names some places that are highly populated, that these places has to be reduced. Then, our Nigerians, we started taking advantage. They said, okay, wash your hand regularly. They can't increase price for water now. That one was okay. Sanitize your hand. That's when our people in this country, they were selfish and stupid to increase prices of sanitizer, which is very, 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 very bad. You can't increase price of things that we need. These things are things that you normally sell for like 500, 1,000. There was a page, I don't know if you guys have, there was a page one day, a guy was lamenting. He went to buy sanitizer of 1,009 or something. He got the sanitizer for 19,000. It was when he got home, he noticed that the price, the price on the sanitizer was 19,000. Why? Why are we so wicked? Why do we do things without thinking about the next person? You don't even think about, okay, how will this person feel? How will they react? How will people react? There's a time for us as a Nigerian to take care of our healthcare system, our educational system, guys. It's not funny. Our healthcare system was zero. This thing is happening. First of all, when this case happened, we were supposed to shut the border immediately. But no, we left the border. One person came in, that it's the Italian man that was healed now, is okay now, the Italian man, and they opened the borders for who and who people to come. Now the numbers of cases are increasing every day. Every day, we're before 1, 2, 3. Now we are 135 as of this morning, and which is not fair. Our leaders have to take responsibility of all these things one by one. One by one, they are supposed to look up to your people. You guys are leaders, for Christ's sake. You're supposed to look at our back. You're supposed to watch the people you're governing, and you from the president to the governor to the Senate to the House of Reps to everybody that can speak up. We voted you for a reason. I believe we voted you for a reason, for you to be our people, for you to guide us, for you to do one or two things. We have to work on our health educational system after this whole thing. Because you can't wait until something happens. That's when you remember to. There is no health kits. There is no test kit. There is nothing. They can't. We are zero. And now the people, we that are supposed to help ourselves, we decide to punish ourselves. Taking advantage of people. Fine, okay, some states are closing border, but police are on the road collecting 100 naira for you to pass that same state. Why now? Why? It's no longer funny, because this thing is really, really serious, guys. This thing is really, really serious in the sense that people cannot go out. Abuja presently, people are shut down. You can't go out, you can't do nothing. Then the average people, the ordinary people that sells tomato in the market, that sells pepper in the market, that hustle, that sells pure water and nothing, what do you want them to eat? You guys are supposed to say, okay, you come to the street, you come to the environment, you give out food stuff, you give out things for people to manage. You give out people, okay, what do you want people to do at this point? We're not talking about the people that can afford 3 square meals a day. We're talking about the less people, the poor people in the society. What have you provided for them? Nothing. Nothing. For this whole reason, you were calm. Everybody was. Now, it affected the chief of staff. Everybody, you see the wahala where we did. It's no longer funny, guys. See, we have to just take care of ourselves. We just have to wash our back. We just have to not do things because we feel we can do them. Don't do things because you feel you can do them. You can just do it and get away. Even when I went to the market recently, I was angry. I was angry because I felt, okay, fine, okay, let me get, even tomato is expensive, ginger is expensive, everything. Okay, fine. They said, let's get lemon, put lemon in the water and drink it for your immune to boost and everything. Lemon was sold for 300. This was lemon that they will be begging you for 200 before. Why? We take advantage of people, we take advantage of things, we take advantage of the economy, and we are supposed to try as much as possible to wash our back, to take care of ourselves, to guide, and to just stop. This thing is not right. In any way you want to see, this thing is not right at all. The country, Port Harcourt governor, you did a good job, but unfortunately one entered before you shut down. Fine. Lagos State governor, thank you so much. You've been one of the example of a leader in Nigeria so far. Like, you've been working from the first case till now. That man has no rest. Lagos State governor has no rest. That man has been on his toe. That man is trying his best. This is not the time. Sorry, guys. This is not the time for us to push blame. This is not the time for us to say, this person is good, this person is bad. Don't point fingers. You that is pointing fingers. See, I was angry with China because then some of their videos I watch, I wonder how these people eat this food. You see someone eating raw live animals, frog, worms, so many things. But I don't want to blame people. This is the time for us to come together and check, okay, what are we doing wrong? What are we doing right? Okay, let's do this, let's do that. Let's just check how the economic will go. For lockdown is no joke. 2 days I'm crying at home. I was like, hey, 14 days, how will I cope? It's no joke. It's no joke. People's business are at risk. People have to feed their family. People have to go to store. People have to feed. The government is not feeding us. There's no money. They don't pay us monthly on a monthly basis in this country. They'll say, and government, there's one money that is coming for food. You work for you to eat in Nigeria. So it's very, 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 very important for us not to take advantage of any situation. Don't take advantage of people, guys. And this is a time for us to do like a reflection of our life, our personal thoughts and everything. Are we doing the right thing? Are you doing the right thing? It's for me to ask myself, are you doing the right thing for yourself? Because we have to look at this thing. Is the world coming to our end? What about if this world is coming to our end? After this whole thing, we need to work towards our own goals. We need to think about our life. Now there's money, there's everything. It's not as if they say there's fuel scarcity. It's not as if they'll say there's this, there's no this, there's everything. But everybody is begging for just breath. Hey, God, I don't want to get coronavirus. God, I don't want to do this. God, I don't want to do. Fine, but what are we turning into? We just have to get this reflection on our mind, on ourselves. It's not easy. You find that last, everything is vanity. Vanity upon vanity. And now it's not the time for you to see. It's the whole taking advantage of a situation. That's what prompted me to do this video. You don't take advantage of situation. You're supposed to even share hand sanitizer free. Even the toy company, big companies that can share things free on the street. For this whole process to go smoothly, educate people. No, it's not everybody that can hear English. It's not everybody that can hear. You go to places, you talk about it. You do like a local dialect stuff. Talk about them in the northern world, in the western world, in the south, in the east, everywhere. We just talk about it because some people are still forming ignorant. That's the whole process. Some people are feeling, this thing is a joke. Coronavirus. No, I don't know. Coronavirus for big man. It's not for big man. No. Even your big man, you don't know. It's for big man. It's for anybody can have it. Anybody. We just have to keep our environment clean. We just have to wash our hands regularly. We just have to sanitize, guys. Don't joke with your health. Health is wealth. You have 100 million today, but you can't live a good life. It's no money, guys. It's no money. Just take care of yourself. We just have to wash our back, wash ourselves as a family. We just have to come together. This is a time for us to think about this nation. all our leaders, after this whole thing, you sit down, you ask yourself, what are the basic things? What did we lack? What did we do wrong? What are we supposed to do? What are we not supposed to do? This is the time for us to come together as a family, as a nation, to think about what are we missing out. You can't be running everywhere. You can't be running. There's no place like home. I still repeat it. There's no place like home. You just have to think, okay, what are we doing right? What are we doing wrong? What are we not supposed to do? What are we supposed to